Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all about you. I asked you to send in your questions about motivation, success, and productivity. And wow, you delivered. I'm so excited to answer as many as I can in this Q&A session. Let's dive in. Question 1. How do you stay motivated every day? The first question is from Mai. How do you stay motivated every day? This is such a great question because motivation isn't constant. It comes and goes. For me, it's about creating habits and routines that keep me on track, even when I don't feel like it. I also remind myself of my why I started this journey and what I'm working toward. When you have a strong purpose, it's easier to stay motivated. Question 2. What's your biggest failure and how did you overcome it? Next up is a question from Mai. What's your biggest failure and how did you overcome it? I actually shared a detailed story about this in my Day 2 video, but to summarize, one of my biggest failures was briefly share your failure story. What helped me overcome it was reframing failure as feedback, seeking support, and taking small steps to rebuild my confidence. Remember, failure is just a stepping stone to success. Question 3. How do you balance work and personal life? Here's a question from I. How do you balance work and personal life? Balancing work and personal life is something I'm still working on. But here's what helps me. Setting boundaries and prioritizing self-care. I schedule time for both work and personal activities, and I make sure to disconnect from work during family time or when I'm relaxing. It's all about finding what works for you and sticking to it. Question 4. What's your best advice for someone feeling stuck? Next is a question from Mai. What's your best advice for someone feeling stuck? When you're feeling stuck, the first step is to take a break and clear your mind. Sometimes stepping away from the problem can give you a fresh perspective. Then break your goal into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on one small win at a time, and soon you'll build momentum. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Sometimes a fresh set of eyes can make all the difference. Question 5. How do you stay productive on low-energy days? Here's a question from Mai. How do you stay productive on low-energy days? On days when I'm feeling low energy, I focus on the most important tasks and let go of perfectionism. I also listen to my body. If I need a break, I take one. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is rest and recharge. Question 6. What's your favorite productivity tool? Next up is a question from I. What's your favorite productivity tool? I love using tool name, e.g., Notion, Trello, or Google Calendar, to stay organized. It helps me plan my day, track my goals, and keep everything in one place. Find a tool that works for you and integrate it into your routine. It can make a huge difference in your productivity. Question 7. How do you handle overwhelm? Here's a question from mine. How do you handle overwhelm? When I feel overwhelmed, I take a step back and prioritize. I focus on the most important tasks and let go of the rest. I also practice mindfulness and deep breathing to calm my mind. Remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Take it one step at a time. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. If I didn't get to yours, don't worry. I'll be doing more Q&A sessions in the future. In the comments, let me know. Which answer resonated with you the most? What other questions do you have for me? I'll be reading your comments and responding to as many as I can. Let's keep this conversation going. Remember, success is a journey, not a destination. Keep asking questions, keep learning, and keep pushing forward. You've got this. If you enjoyed this Q&A, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could use some motivation. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next video. Bye.